Hello, welcome to Daily News from Al-Sayyid TV. House of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi hosts Husseini memorials in Muharram 2023. The seventh day of the mourning ceremonies for the days of grief and mourning for Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and his noble household was held at the esteemed office of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi in the sacred city of Qom. The ceremony took place in the presence of scholars, dignitaries, seminary teachers, religious students, and believers from various Islamic countries, while the speakers focused on the movement of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and the rituals associated with him. The attendees expressed their grief by reciting elegies and lamentations. It should be noted that the esteemed office will hold the Husseini mourning ceremonies for 13 consecutive days in 2 sessions, morning and evening, in both Persian and Arabic languages. Respectful viewers of Al-Sayyid TV can watch these sessions live and directly on this TV network and other satellite channels, as well as through the Al-Shirazi application and TV boxes, simultaneously with these sessions. Husseini mourning commemorations held at Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala. In the sacred days of the 2nd and 3rd of Muharram 1445 AH, the esteemed office of Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi hosted a grand gathering of mourners in the holy city of Karbala. Dignitaries, religious scholars, cultural figures, and countless devotees of Imam Hussein participated in this solemn ceremony. The event featured an important speech by Sheikh Al-Zubaydi, paying tribute to the significance of these revered days. Husseini mourning ceremonies commenced at the Public Relations Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. In the early days of Muharram, the esteemed office of Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi opened its doors to all mourners of Imam Hussein at the Public Relations Center in the sacred city of Karbala. The gatherings, which began at the start of Muharram, have seen the participation of numerous faithful individuals, religious figures, and community members. The solemn ceremonies will continue throughout the first 10 days of this holy month. Sheikh Lami eloquently narrates the events leading up to and following the tragic incident of Ashura, shedding light on the noble aims of Imam Hussein's uprising. Al-Yasin Hussainiya mourns martyrdom of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, in Sydney, Australia. Hundreds of Shia residents of Sydney, Australia, fervently attended the mourning ceremony held at the Al-Yasin Mosque and Hussainiya, affiliated with the revered Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi, on the 4th of Muharram. The devoted mourners commemorated and paid their respects to the symbols of Imam Hussein during this solemn gathering. Director of Basra Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi joins mourning ceremonies in Hakimiyah district. Sheikh Nazar al-Hassan, the director of the Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Basra, actively participated in the mourning events of the first 10 days of Muharram 1445 AH in the Hakimiyah district of Basra. During these ceremonies, he conveyed the greetings and supplications of Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi to the devoted mourners of Imam Hussein. Ayatollah Shirazi's representative meets with Director of Iraqi Tribal Affairs. Sayyid Haidar al-Hajjar al-Musavi, a member of the Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi's office in Holy Najaf, held a meeting with the Director of Iraqi Tribal Affairs at the Iraqi Prime Minister's office. Accompanied by a delegation of prominent Iraqi tribal leaders, Mr. Musavi discussed the significant role of the Iraqi tribes in the society and reviewed some of Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi's recommendations concerning Iraq and its tribes during the meeting. Special mourning ceremonies for children held at AhlulBayt Center in Madagascar. As the month of Muharram 1445 AH commences and mourning ceremonies for Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, take place worldwide, special mourning events for children are being organized at the AhlulBayt Center in the city of Mahajanga, Madagascar. These exclusive gatherings cater to young participants, and dozens of children are actively engaged in expressing their grief and remembrance during these solemn occasions. The AhlulBayt Center, located in Madagascar, is a significant religious institution affiliated with the revered religious authorities. Commemoration of Muharram 1445 AH at the Al-Sayyid Shabab Jannah Mosque in Baghdad. The Al-Sayyid Shabab Jannah Mosque a prominent religious center affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Baghdad, has commenced the mourning ceremonies and commemorations of the first 10 days of Muharram 1445 AH, following its annual tradition. These gatherings, attended by numerous believers and prominent religious and community figures, will continue until the end of the first 10 days of the month of Muharram. Sheikh Muhammad al-Muayyid leads the congregation in expressing grief and delivers insightful discourses on the significance of the Ashura movement. The management of the Al-Sayyid Shabab Ahlul Jannah Mosque falls under the auspices of Sheikh Ahmad al-Badiri, a representative of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. Mourning procession of Shia believers at the holy shrine of Imamain, Kazimain. The mournful procession of chain bearers affiliated with the revered Grand Ayatollah Shirazi takes place daily during the first 10 days of Muharram 1445 AH at the sacred city of Kazimain. This solemn mourning procession sees the active participation of numerous mourners of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, as they march through the streets of this holy city and finally converge at the holy shrine of Imamain al-Kazimain, where they continue their expressions of grief and lamentation. Activities of AhlulBayt Servants Procession in Holy Karbala, Muharram 1445 AH. The AhlulBayt Servants Procession, an esteemed congregation affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Karbala, continues its activities during the first 10 days of Muharram 1445 AH. The events include mourning ceremonies with the speeches by Sheikh Ali al-Mujahid, the establishment of mourning procession, and providing hospitality to mourners of Imam Hussein. These activities mark the dedication and commitment of this procession in commemorating the tragic events of Ashura.